Hey guys, so I just recently beat Cataclysm as my new hardest extreme demon, and I don't want to just lazily put it in a video and call it a day and just uploaded it. So I want to make it fun and entertaining for you guys to enjoy. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I would really appreciate it, and maybe share with your friends so you can make this channel grow. Enjoy. So the first thing I did is I started practicing the level from zero. I'm not in start position yet, so that's why you're seeing me do that right now. This wave at 6% is probably the hardest thing in this level, so I need to practice that a lot, especially during this practice run. The next thing I needed to practice was also this ship right here, which is probably one of the hardest parts of the beginning, especially during the first 50%. This is a pretty hard part, though I can get it consistently throughout, especially during this practice run. This ball part is also pretty consistent, but it does give a challenge because of its tight timings near the end of it. But I could still get it consistently. This UFO part is also very consistent, but the part right next to it is clearly not. This ship part right here is the most inconsistent part of the level. Even the wave can get consistent at some point, but unfortunately this part is just not the part that's consistent for me. Even after I did intense practicing on this part, even if I did it 5 times in a row, I could probably not get really consistent at it, and I'll just have to deal with that, unfortunately. This Q part right after, though, is pretty consistent, and I'm very happy with that, but unfortunately, I just could not get it down, and I just kept dying to it over and over again, even though I got really consistent at it eventually. But that is basically the last part of the beginning. But the second part of the level is way easier, including this memory part right here, which I'm really happy that is consistent because I just have a click pattern to it, and I never really died here at all. So if you see me die here, that's like the unluckiest clips of me. This ship part also is really inconsistent because of its straight fly, but this one actually does kind of get consistent, although it is not the most consistent thing in the world, unlike the 40 ship. Because that one doesn't even get close to get consistent, especially this dual ship here. It is very inconsistent, especially with the straight fly. Sometimes it just gets off center for no reason, and you just can't pass it. Like, I have no idea why, but it just does. And I never got consistent at it, even through intense practicing. This wave part also gets pretty consistent, but this part also does have a pretty inconsistent ending. Right there, that click right there, you have to do 2 clicks there, which is very inconsistent, and especially when you're kind of nervous, you just die there a lot. But other than that, that's the very end of the level. There's one final coin in the robot and the final straight fly, which I never died to. But this is the end of Cataclysm. It's just auto for 10%. So that was my practice run entirely. After this, I started playing in start position and started playing from this wave right here because I definitely cannot die here. If I do, then yeah, I'll have to start all over again and probably not get a good run for at least a few days. But I did get pretty consistent at it, and I even got the coin at the end, which that's my goal. I'm going to try and get 3 coins at this level. So yeah, I just did that run to 100, and then I started doing the ship to 100, which got consistent somehow. I do not know how that happened, but I just got better over time because I did play this level before in November. But luckily I did get consistent at this now, but it was unfortunate that I couldn't get consistent at this even though I had like 12,000 attempts on this level before today. But yeah, that was basically the entire thing. I just did a few runs, and that was the end for day 1. Day 2 started off basically the same as day 1, except no practice run. But the first thing I started to do is actually started playing from 15. And yeah, I just wanted to get consistent at the entire level except the wave, since the wave is the part that I'm going to be playing the most. And before I started playing for 15, I started playing for 51. So I could get consistent at the very end. And I actually did this run, like pretty consistently. Let's go. That's 51 to 100, wow. It's actually pretty good. Even though I didn't do that much, I could get through this part a lot, from 15. So here's one of my like worst fails that I got from 15. I got like 15 to 73, I think. Oh my god. Wait, it's off-centered. What? Why is it off-centered? That is weird. After that fail, things got normal again. I didn't get really that many good runs, except 44%, which I'll show you right now. 46. I know I'm with Luca, right? After that, there wasn't any good ones. That's all I got for that day. And the next day, I got a few new bests actually. And day 3 was probably the best day yet, actually. No! No! Bro, I literally went through the spike at 69, bro, no! No! Bro, how did I pass that? Oh my god! Oh my god. Yeah, that was my worst fail, by the way. After this, I literally just beat it like 20 minutes later. I was just about to end my session and just move on to day 4, but I just did one more attempt and I beat it. Here's the completion. Cataclysm! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! I did Cataclysm! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Bro, I'm attempt 97. Dude, oh my god! Oh my god, that's the new hardest, dude. Yes! Yes! Dude, I beat that in like 4 days. But yeah, that was the end of my session with Cataclysm. And if you're wondering what's next, well, it's gonna be the Lost Existence. Yeah, that's gonna be my next level if you're wondering. And hopefully I'll beat this quicker than any other extreme demon I've done except Cataclysm. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy.